Morning. I like your hat.
Do you have wintergreen gum? Why doesn't anyone have wintergreen gum?
I'm sorry, I don't think we carry that.
Could you order it?
Excuse me?
Hey! Hey! Hey, this lady's having a fit out here! Hey, come on! She's spazzing all over the place! Come on! What do you think, Doc?
Miss?
Look at that! She's turning blue!
Are you too busy to take some money for this pop store?
Just a minute, ma'am. Yes, I need an ambulance. A woman is having an epileptic seizure. Yeah, the address is 643 South Ivy Way.
So how'd we do?
So.
I wish they'd get a move on. I told them time and time again to get the hell out once we made our goddamn move. Fuck me blue.
Diane, watch your language. Who the hell do you think you are, Ma Barker somebody?
Just who the hell do you think you are, my goddamn father? If you can cuss, so can I, goddammit.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. I said walk, not crawl.
You said walk, and that's what we did, walk.
Yeah, I said walk, but I didn't mean to go window shopping.
Can't we do nothing right?
No.
Shit. Did you see that?
God damn it, Bob.
What do you gotta fix in the car? Can't you wait till we get home like everybody else?
Man, shut up and watch your driving.
Me too. All right, man. All right, how many quarter grains of that morphine you can give me for this?
I'll hit you with 9 quarters per package, and that's just because I'm feeling good, and because you're a real stand-up dude.
That's good.
I'll take all 10 grams from you.
Okay, you can have 10. That's 9 apiece. 9 times 10.
So
It's
75.
Yeah,
75.
That's 90, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, that's 90. Bob, how much you want for her, man?
What?
How much the speed you want for her? Fox, the
Oh.
female.
Oh, you know what, Sport?
What?
I'd kill this girl right here before I sold her to you.
Why?
Wait a minute. What do you think I am, some kind of closet pimp? I never heard of such a violation of women's rights in all my life. Just out of curiosity, how many bags of speed would you give me for the girl?
I don't know. I probably
You little twerp, you touch me and I'll knock your block off.
She's mean, man.
All right, all right. Let's finish this deal.
Okay, Diane.
Pick up your stuff, David, and go. We got some things to do.
Okay, sorry, Diane. Hey, Bob, I might come back sometime and trade you something for her. She's nice.
Oh, okay.
Where did you get that?
You do that toward me.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
Does that kid just say have a good evening?
I'm not gonna be sold like a pig in the poke to anybody.
Next time you step in the middle of one of my deals to help me with my arithmetic, I'll sell you to the first one-eyed Filipino I can find, and I don't care if it's a pack of chewing gum. Oh, look at me, babe. I'm hysterical. You know, Diane, they're all TV babies as far as I'm concerned.
Bob is like one of the best people you'll ever meet in your entire life. Seriously.
He asked that twerp how much he would give for me.
No, he wasn't gonna say that thing. He was just trying to teach you a lesson.
Well, I'm worth a lot more than a pack of chewing gum.
Listen, if David would have laid one hand on you, he would have regretted it. I can tell you that much. Besides, you know what Bob would do for you? Or me, or Diana, or anyone in his crew? Do you know what he'd do? He'd die for you, Nadine. He'd literally die for you.
Diane, what are you doing?
I can't stand to go on forever like this. Come on. Why don't you take me in the bedroom? Just hold me for a while.
What do you want me to hold you for? Look, Diane, you ought to be out cracking. I know this hospital up on the coast. Diane, it's a virgin. I know it is. Look, man, you're gonna love this place, Diane. Maybe I'll even let you pick a lock or something.
Oh, boy. You even let me pick one of the locks? Whoopee! I thought you loved me. You won't fuck me and you won't let me go inside.
Look, let's just... I got an idea. Let's just go in the car right now. And see if we just can't make it up to the coast before it gets daylight out. Oh, shit, man. Diane, you're gonna cream your jeans when you see this one, babe. I can just see all those multicolored bottles of pills that a hospital's holding for me right now. Coke with a 20-ounce jug, Diane. Can you imagine 20 ounces of Coke? Up against the wall.
Okay, you two, turn around. Oh, Jesus, you need one of those to hold him up now, Diane?
Yeah, it's like goddamn Bob's fault he didn't take the girls out for exercise anymore.
Seems like the last time I was by here, you were strung out pretty good, and Diane was complaining about the same thing.
You know how it is. You're on the job all day, work, busy as a bee. Man comes home and wants to relax a bit.
Yeah, I've been hearing about all that work you've been doing. You know, it seems like just the other day I was saying it looks like Bobby Hughes has finally slowed down a little bit, and then bang, you knock off another pharmacy.
Hey.
Now, didn't you kind of expect me to drop by?
It wasn't me, pal. I ain't hit no poison shops in years. Does it look like I'm using? Come here.
Real nice. Looks like you're hooked to the gills.
You got a warrant?
I got a taste on the end of one of these slugs, and you pissed me off just a little bit more, and I'm gonna give you a good close look at one.
Heavy. What have you guys been doing? Reading Mickey Spillane?
You don't seem to understand. If I find 1/10 of the shit that came out of that pharmacy in this apartment, I am gonna bust you both for possession with intent to sell.
Hey, not those clubs, man. Those are Ben Hogan's. Come on, man. Why you gotta mess with the clubs?
Easy. Ben Hogan's. So what are you hitting these days?
I got my handicap down here around 8.
8?
8.
Bullshit. Where do you play?
Mayfield. I hit a 75 last time I was out there.
I don't play those public courses, you greaseball. Mayfield is for pussies, and that's why your handicap is around 8.
Well, how am I supposed to play? My clubs are all broke. Come on, man. Have a heart.
Break 2 more and then leave the fucking clubs alone. Hey, bring those other 2 in here. Come on, come on. How old is she? Is she over 18?
22. You're 22 years old, right?
22.
22.
It's lucky for you. Okay, kiddies. Here's how it's coming down. Now, you can just tell us where the drugs are and save yourself a whole lot of trouble. Or you can sit there with your mouth shut and we tear this place apart board by board. Now, how is it gonna be?
É pau, é pedra, é o fim do caminho. É o resto de toco, é pouco sozinho. É caco de vidro, é a vida, é o sol. É a noite, é a morte, é o laço, é o anzol. É peroba do campo,
é o nó da madeira,
canga,
é o matita pereira,
é madeira de vento,
da ribanceira,
é um mistério profundo,
é o queira ou não queira,
é o vento ventando, é o fim da ladeira, é a viga, é o vão, festa da comida.
É a chuva chovendo, é conversa ribeira das águas de março, é o fim da canseira,
é o pé, é o chão,
é a mastradeira,
passarinho na mão,
pedra de atiradeira,
é uma ave no céu,
é uma ave no chão,
é um regato, é uma fonte,
é um pedaço de pão,
é o fundo do poço, é o fim do caminho, no rosto desgosto, é pouco sozinho, é um estrepe,
é um prego,
é uma ponta,
é um ponto,
é um pingo,
pingando,
é uma conta,
é um conto,
é um peixe, é um gesto,
é uma prata brilhando,
é a luz da manhã,
é o tijolo chegando,
é a lenha, é o dia, é o fim da picada, é a garrafa.
Man, I love cops.
Estilhaço na estrada.
If there were no hot shit cops like Gentry around, the competition would be so heavy, there'd be nothing left to steal. Right?
Guess so.
Diane, why don't you, go call your stupid sister and have her bring by enough clothes to go around for everybody?
Why have I gotta go find a phone like I am? And just why does my sister have to be stupid?
All right, Diane, go call your smart sister.
Good God. What did they use? Sledgehammers?
No, they did it with their bare hands.
Christ, I've seen tornadoes down south that didn't produce this kind of damage.
Yeah, I was just reading about tornadoes in the encyclopedia. It's very scientific, I think. And they were saying they do a lot of damage, but I don't think they hit the inside of an apartment.
Whoa. Bob, what happened to your prick? Did they stomp on that, too, or are you just using too much speed?
Diane, that's why I told you to call your stupid sister.
Ooh, you're really on top of it today, Bob. Why don't you just leave Diane, Bob, and go join some female impersonator club? You'd no doubt be happier. Finally finding your place in life, contributing to a normal segment of society.
Diane, get her out.
She's helping us out, Bob.
Well, that's what I always liked about old Bob. He just won't stand around to lose. The yellow-bellied son of a bitch. I gotta go.
Okay.
Do me a favor, will you take care of yourself?
Yeah.
Don't call me so often.
Okay. Thanks, Marty. Sorry I couldn't be more sociable. What can one do when one doesn't even have a chair to offer?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. You two take the car. Get an apartment.
All right, bud.
Get something over on the west side. You haven't hit nothing over there in weeks. Should be pretty cool by now.
Okay, Bob, Will.
Don't mess it up.
I'm not gonna mess it up, Bob. Just relax. It'll be a real comfortable place.
Deposit of $150. She charges $10.
Hey. 24-incher.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Does it work?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Any children?
Take it.
So what's going on?
Look, why don't we just go in there, we plan some stuff on, and we drag him on in. Works all the time.
I'm telling you why we don't do it. Because I don't want to get Bobby Hughes on no bullshit possession beef. That's all you're going to get him on unless you catch him cold on his way home from a score.
I've known Bob Hughes since he was a kid. They busted him on his first drugstore when he was 13 years old. He knows what it's all about. You know, he can actually smell heat. Probably knows we're sitting out here right now. The only thing is, that when he makes his move, we are going to be on his ass.
Excuse me, you got a second?
Yeah?
You live here, right?
Right.
Well, I live next door. I know it's none of my business.
What do you suppose he has in that sack? You think it might be junk?
I don't know. One thing I am positive of, it's not his goddamn lunch.
But about 2 o'clock this morning, I look out my window, and sure enough, there the guy is. A big, ugly son of a bitch. And he's wearing a long, dark raincoat, and he's standing on top of his ladder looking in your upstairs windows. He's got one hand underneath his raincoat. From where I was standing, I gotta tell you, it looked kind of sick.
I'll shoot the son of a bitch. I'll shoot the son of a bitch right in the balls.
Now, hang on a second, mister.
Look, you see the way they talk to each other, all the gestures and such? They got something going on. They ain't just casual acquaintances.
Yeah, I can see that.
In fact, I don't think I'm gonna go call the police right now.
Listen, you scrawny little son of a bitch. I can handle this myself. You tell one more person about it, I'll wring your fucking neck.
Are you threatening me?
No, idiot. I am promising you.
Dirty. You know, for a second there, it looked like that big guy was gonna jump on Hughes and stomp his guts out. That would have been a laugh, huh?
I would like to see that.
And Bob then pulls over what he needs and leaves the rest in the other house. So that's what's been going on. What a cozy arrangement. No wonder we can never catch that son of a bitch with anything. He's always got the neighbors holding it for him.
This is something. We really... Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. What's old Bob got me into this time? Well, let me tell you, this is gonna be something. You guys are gonna love this. Diane, where you going?
I'm just gonna go get my cigarettes, Bob.
All right, hurry up. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. This is gonna be dude. Rick, where you going?
Just getting a beer, Bob.
Okay, hurry up. Don't come crying to me when you miss it. You know, that's what I always liked about you hot pants. You know, you're like the only person that really understands me, you know that? Except Diane. Diane understands me, too. I mean, of course, Diane understands me better than anybody. All right, you guys ready? Just sit right here. I'm gonna check the window. Okay. Okay, shh. Move out of the apartment had to be well planned. Diane had to get all the narcotics together and then put some aside that we'd be taking with us, and then package the rest in individual bags and suitcases that would be sent ahead by bus addressed to various stops on our route so we could rendezvous with the drugs as we needed them. I had theories about crossroading, and sending ahead needed drugs was part of it. One could not afford to be caught heading across the country with a whole carload of narcotics. Should any law enforcement officer attempt to stop us, we had a hole punched through the floorboard of our car. And when the flashing red lights became a reality, bingo, we proceeded to dump whatever we had right down the hall. Something the matter, officer? Then, we check in at the next rendezvous spot, which was hopefully within 8 hours before the drugs wore off. Johnson's Drugstore. Right, Owl Pharmacy. Prescription services, convenient downtown location. All right, look, let's get off our duffs. Get out on the road. We ain't gonna find any morphine hanging on the fir trees, huh? Diane, you pick out some doctors. Try giving them the old, I got a headache routine. Rick, Nadine, we're gonna find out just what poison shops in this town are holding.
Mom.
That your daughter?
Is this your first appointment with Dr. Clark?
Yes, it is.
I see. Would you, please fill out this medical history? Why don't you go ahead and take off your coat and relax for a minute, and the doctor will be with you in just a second.
Right.
Okay. When I call up, look to see where the pharmacist goes behind the counter. This way we'll know where he's got the stuff hid. Got it? All right.
Pharmacy?
Yes. Hello. I have a 1 milligram prescription for Dilaudid. I've been all over town trying to get somebody to fill it for me. You wouldn't be able to fill that prescription for me, would you?
No, I don't have any Dilaudid in any form. I haven't stocked any form of that crap in years, so don't bug us anymore.
Bullshit me, pal.
What was all that about?
Oh, and these goddamn dope fiends wants to know if we carry 1 milligram Dilaudid.
We don't carry that stuff, do we?
No, I don't stock it anymore. I used to. These crazy dope fiends just about drove me out of my mind over it. All day long, they're in here pestering me with phony prescriptions. At night, they crash the front door, the back door, through the roof. I expect to see them come crawling down through the chimney. Now, that's a couple of them right there. I'll bet my bottom dollar on it. Isn't anything you can do about it once they find out you got what they're after.
Hey, don't look so glum. They're holding all right.
No, the clerk asked the pharmacist, and he said he hadn't seen any Dilaudid in years.
Yeah, well, he was just putting a shuck on you, because I know the bastard was holding Dilaudid not very long ago. Besides, they wouldn't have got so paranoid if they weren't holding.
Well, how are you today?
Oh, not too damn good, Doc.
This is your first visit with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I have a horrible migraine. We turn those lights off. I mean, they're just killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a skylight.
Oh. I'm feeling like I'm sick to my stomach. I've taken things for this in the past. Not codeine, because I'm allergic to that. But something else.
Demerol?
No.
Caprica? Mid?
No, it's this little white pill. I think it starts with a D, like dilly something.
Dilaudid.
That's it, Doc. I think that's the one.
You may be an addict, young woman, but you are sure as hell not an actress. That routine might have worked with other physicians, but it won't work with this one. Thank you.
Shit.
Hey, Dean, take this and put it inside the truck. Rick, step in here a minute. I want you to look at this new safes. See him over there? Let's go. Shut up. You get out of the car. You this sack and you stand over by those bushes and you wait for us. That little box, that whatever you had, it's got nothing but your fingerprints all over it. Now get the fuck out of the truck. Take the pills. Go on, out. Out. Get the fuck out. You fucked everything up. We're all gonna die. Hello? Anything?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hughes. You should have let us know you intended on staying this long.
Look, I've got a colleague in that room, and he's sick with the mumps. I'm afraid to move him. I mean, what if they should spread? The doc said all we need is another day. Oh, come on. Can't you juggle those rooms around a bit? Get the intended's reservation somewhere else. Come on. Be a sport. Have a heart.
Well, you go on to your room. Perhaps we can reserve a room for them somewhere else, just this one night.
One night. One night.
But you must leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow. First thing in the morning. Checkout time 12? Thank you very much.
Well?
It looks like a fucking sheriff's convention out there. But they can let us keep the room another night.
Good God. How are we ever gonna get her out of here with the place full of drunken cops coming and going all night?
Diane, I don't know.
Maybe we could just head on out and leave her up there.
Diane, have you gone mad? She'd be oozing out of the fucking attic in less than a week. These people around here, they've seen her. They know she was with us. No. We gotta get her out. We gotta get her out by tomorrow morning.
Give me one heck of a time getting her over that crawl space. Don't know if I'm ever gonna get my nails done now. Nadine really got to you, didn't she, Bob?
Yeah. I guess you could say I'm not exactly thrilled with the whole situation.
I don't mean that, Bob. I've seen you run other overdose cases before. You never got like this.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Just different.
Well, I'll tell you what's wrong. Right now, I'm afraid some fucking cop is gonna come rumbling through this door and say, out of this room. This is my room. Diane.
What?
I love you.
I love you, too.
Blue garment bag. We have it out in the trunk of the car, do we?
Yeah.
The big one.
Have you ever been on a withdrawal or maintenance program before?
No.
Well, how long have you been addicted to whatever it is you use now?
What, you mean this time?
Oh, then this isn't your first time withdrawing.
No. This is my first time withdrawing on methadone.
I see. Well, how long have you been on drugs altogether?
my life.
All your life?
Well, since I've been about 12 or 13, I've been using narcotics, so I guess you could say it's about all my life.
How old are you now?
26.
Why quit now? After all this time, I think you'd be inclined to go right on with it. Why quit now?
I got nowhere to turn to, so why don't you just give me my jolt and let me go on my merry way?
Oh, it's not that easy, young man. You got all kinds of paperwork to fill out. And you have a doctor's examination to go through. And then maybe, just maybe, we might help you out. And you've got to be sick first, too, you know.
Can I have my shit now? Please?
Let me see. Are you married?
Yes.
Where's your wife?
I don't know.
Do you have any children?
No.
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you got a social security number?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony?
Yeah, a few times. Burglary, robbery, possession, grand theft, that kind of stuff. Look, what do you want, my life story? Look, lady, I'm a junkie. I like drugs. I like the whole lifestyle, but it just didn't pay off, you know? You don't see people like me. You know why? Because people like me don't come down here begging dope. They go out and get it, and if they miss, they go to jail and they kick alone in some holding tank.
I'm sorry, Bob. I don't mean to hassle you. All this is required. I'm sorry if you think it's unnecessary. Have you ever considered becoming a counselor and helping other addicts with their problem?
No.
Why not?
Well, to begin with, nobody, and I mean nobody, can talk a junkie out of using, so all your counseling is just wasted words. A junkie needs his thing 9 times out of 10 just to be able to live with himself. When you ask a junkie why he uses, it's kind of like asking a normal person why they like to have sex. And I suppose different people will give you different answers, ranging from because it feels good, I can't resist the urge to, I just do it to have children. Lady, a dope fiend will give you the same answer. Well, with the exception of the last one, I have yet to hear a dope fiend claim he shot dope in an attempt to have children.
on. Got some mail here.
Oh, there you are. Bless you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Father Murphy. Hey, Tom.
Well, well. Bad Bobby Hughes. Imagine seeing you here after all these years.
Yeah. You live here too?
I have nowhere else to go. There is no demand in the priesthood for elderly drug addicts. An indiscretion in 1970, you were inside, I believe, resulted in my descent to this sorry state. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling a bit sick right now. Are you holding?
Nah. I'm on the methadone program. What about yourself?
Oh, sure. I'm on the program, but sometimes I get a little bit ahead of my schedule, you understand? And sometimes I think some junkie nurse may be stepping on my medication. But I can't be sure. How about it, Bob? You want to score?
No. But I'll keep you company.
This here's an artwork. Work of art, so is that. More artwork. Dig a bowl on that tree there. Yeah, that reminds me. I used to know an old croaker. I think it was on that street. Maybe it's the next street over. Yeah, you're right like I made you. 20/16, demoted. 30 if you're feeling good.
We don't write like that anymore.
Yeah, they sure don't, man. I'm not sure of anything anymore. Except they don't write anymore the way they used to.
You know, Tom, I remember you told me all the old stories about how you used to stick your arm in between the bars of the cell and the guard would come by and fire you up a nice shot of morphine. Well, they never did that for me.
Well, they don't do that for anybody anymore. Narcotics have been systematically scapegoated and demonized. Dope fiends, you know, covered with sores from head to foot, reeking of sulfurous evil. It's a sin. It's a crime, and it's a deadly illness. They only last a few years. You know that yourself. The idea that anyone can use drugs and avoid a terrible fate is anathema to the moron majority. And they seem to hold a whip hand on planet Earth. I predict in the near future, right-wingers will use drug hysteria as a pretext to set up an international police apparatus. Once the job is done, they will, of course, wither away like the KGB withered away in Russia. that I'm an old man, and I may not live to see a final solution to the drug problem.
You missed your calling, Tom. You should have been a philosopher or something.
Well, as I say, perhaps in another life.
Who is it? Who is it? Hey.
Jesus. What kind of a dump is this? And where's the female? You might as well trot her out.
You never change, do you, Diane?
Goddamn right I don't. Why should I?
Hey, I was just commenting on how good you look.
Yeah. I'll bet. You're slipperier than Neo, Bob. No one ever catches you off balance because you stay off balance constantly just to stay on your feet.
So is that all you got to say? Did you just come up here to see me down and out?
I just came up to see you, period.
How about a cup of tea?
Sure. So how's that methadone thing working out?
So. Hey, I got a job, did I tell you that?
No shit. Where are you working?
Oh, down at this machine shop down on Western.
What do you do there?
I drill holes.
Drill holes?
I drill these holes that bolts fit into.
Oh, yeah? How do you like it?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, it's kind of a drag, but pays the rent.
And then you're really serious. You're gonna go on with this thing.
Yeah. Hey, Diane, why don't you take your coat off and stay a while, huh?
I can't, Bob. I got people waiting for me out in the car. I just came up to see how you used to. Here. That's from Rick and the rest of us. Kind of thought you might need a taste once in a while.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you all thinking about me.
Bob, what happened? What made you turn around that day?
It was Nadine's death. And the hex. And then, when I looked out into the parking lot and saw all those cop cars, I just panicked. I knew I was dead.
I thought you were mad at me for something.
Diane, why don't you go downstairs and tell your friends that you're gonna spend the night. Come back. Bed down with me for a little while.
I'd like to, Bob. But I got another old man now. I'm Rick's old lady now. Ain't that a gas? I work for Rick. There we were teaching that brat to steal, and now I'm on his crew. Things sure can get screwed around, can't they?
Yeah.
I'd like to spend the night with you, Bob. Really, I would, but I'm Rick's old lady now. And Bob, you know me. I might have been a lot of things, but I never was a tramp. Bob, I gotta go.
Hey, Diane. It was really good to see you. I mean, you really look good. I wish I could win you back.